Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So here we are again. Just came back from a little sourcing. They're like hour and a half, maybe. It's like barely 10 a.m. in the morning. Just stuck up on a few things, nothing huge. As I transition more into my Amazon FBA business, I'm trying not to do as much drop shipping or RA or OA or any of those methods really, because I want to get deeper into more wholesale at this point, because it's just a much easier process, having everything on a pallet and just shipping it out. But there's certain products that I can't buy yet on wholesale because it's going to be just more expensive in general, because I can't get the discounts that I want to afford those products and sell them at those prices, right? Because bigger retail box stores can get them at cheaper prices than I can. So yeah. But anyways, excuse me, I'm feeling a little congested. But on this video, I basically just want to go over on some of the things that all these Amazon influencers, TikTokers, YouTubers, Instagrammers don't tell you about running an Amazon FBA business. Because when you follow a lot of these dudes or girls or whoever, they post nothing but sales screens, right? I mean, I do it too. I mean, don't get me wrong. So I'll be doing the same thing, except the difference is that they make it seem like that's all purely profit when they post those screenshots. They'll post 100K, 500K, a million, or whatever it is, right? And they'll have you thinking that it's all profits, which at this point you would think a lot of people wouldn't fall for this crap, but sadly there is. And so that's why I'm gonna go on this video of stuff to watch out for some of these influencers, because 90% of the time it's just sales. It doesn't include their cost of goods, cost of supplies, even software, subscriptions, the fees and whatnot. Those numbers are nothing but sales numbers. So if a person said they did 100K in 1 month on sales, well, guess what? They might have made just $1,000 in profit, but they're okay with that because they just wanted to show it for sales to probably upsell you some crap, right? So that's one thing that you got to watch out for, is that a lot of these dudes will never tell you what their actual profits are. When I post my stuff, I always try to, say like 10 to 15, 20% is what my profits were for that month or whatever, or for the year. Because that's including all the supplies, the tape, software, boxes that I had to go and purchase throughout the year as well. Not to mention gas mileage if you're tracking your miles too. So it wears down your car depending how far you're going and if you're doing it every single day. And that's another thing that these influencers don't tell you, is that, all these things add up. And when you really go into your numbers, you're not making as much as you think people are making. Now, also, like profit-wise, this all depends on what you're sourcing, how much ROI you're getting back, how much, minimum profits you want to take. So, all these things mixed into that. So everybody's numbers will not be the same. Some might be higher, some might be lower. Someone who has higher margins are probably selling slower items, because someone like me, I'm willing to take lower margins, but my stuff sells, within a month. And that's the type of products that I look for, really, is I look for stuff that flip within a month or so. So if it can be gone within a month, it's out and I'm back restocking it. Versus someone who's willing to hold a few months on something until it sells for a huge profit. But that's not my type of style, honestly. It used to, but not anymore. So you got to look out for those type of things with these influencers. Another thing, this person, I think I hate this one the most, is when they're out sourcing, doing a YouTube video, filling up their cards with whatever they swear they find. They do the whole video. Like, it's crazy. Like, these dudes will literally take every single step to actually do the research, buy the product, waste their money on it, and actually take it home, label it, box it up, and actually send it. Like, it's pretty insane how far some of these influencers are actually willing to do this. But they'll do this, and next thing you know, 2-3 weeks pass by, and they'll post their little screenshots of the sales they made from those items or whatever, or their stories or whatever crap they put. But if you look at some of these things that they be posting, guys, a lot of it is stuff that's either gonna tank, or it already is tanking, but at that moment it was profitable. And you know, when you see influencers that have thousands of hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of viewers, it inspires you to go and look for that item, right? Like you go to Walmart or whatever, you're like, oh snap, that dude recommended it, so you go and buy it and try to flip it your own self. And the thing that you didn't know about that was that the dude who posted that video, well, it was a week or so, you know, because at the time of their videos, they've already sent it and whatnot. You're barely catching up. So by the time you send yours, that price probably went from $10 profit to $4 profit, right? Which is still profitable, but it's not as big of a profit as you thought it would. Yeah, not to mention, if you don't sell it, taking that $4 profit, then hundreds of other people are doing the same thing. They come in, and then you're making no profit whatsoever. Meanwhile, the influencer who posted that certain item, well, they already made their quick buck. They got out and they're on to the next video, posting some other random item, and they're making money like that. And regardless whether they make profit or not on their products that they show in these videos, keep in mind, those, especially with those with 1,000 subscribers or more, they're already at a threshold with YouTube or whatever platform they are doing this on, which most likely it's YouTube. They're already making money, you know, ad money from you watching those videos. So at the end of the day, they could really give a crap whether they're making profit off of the products themselves, because they're already making profit from AdSense alone. So you have to be careful with some of these influencers on what they, you know, showing you, teaching you to sell and whatnot, because like I said, it's not all fun and games, not all dilly dally, you know, what these guys post, what it shows. It just really isn't, okay? Like for instance, we're in January. Retail stores are about to start bringing out their Valentine's products. I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of influencers posting that, oh hey, this is profitable, go buy this. And I guarantee you, if I go on them keep it charts, if I give it like 1 week or so, that listing will go from 15 people on that listing to like 200. And when that happens, well, that profitable item was profitable went to basically being not profitable. So, I mean, I'm not doing this to hate on anybody, you know, on some of these influencers or whatever, by, you know, downing them on their hustle. You know, it's good and all, whatever, you know, I respect it. But when you're misleading people like this and having them think that they're about to make some huge bucks when they're probably really not, yeah, I mean, it's just really wrong at the end of the day, because these influencers could really give a crap about it. I mean, literally, if you call them out on it, they'll be like, well, I didn't force you to go and buy it and whatnot, which is true. But you're also influencing people who, you know, they're on their dopamine crap right now watching those videos and having them believe that they're going to make this stuff because you put that, you know, inspiration in them. And then when they're disappointed, well, then they just give up. Which me, I don't mind. If you give up, that's on you, you know. Less competition for me on some of these things. But I just feel bad for the guys or gals or whoever that go and do this, follow these influencers for guidance, and you're just misleading these dudes everywhere, because it's just wrong on so many levels. Especially when you have a huge following like the way some of you guys do. I don't know how you guys live with yourself, honestly. That's why I don't ever personally try to call myself an influencer out here, because, I mean, I'm not trying to be no guru or anything. I'm just breaking you guys, you know, showing you guys on what the real deal is, okay? Like, I'm not trying to flex on nobody by having to fake crap and whatnot. Like, I'm out here trying to show you guys how the real deal is, how much work it takes to really run this business, and what the expectations are. Because if you set your expectations too high, then you're going to be highly disappointed when you come through all the obstacles that come with running this Amazon FBA business. Now, you know, I mentioned this in a previous video before. Yes, there's a lot of downsides to running this business, but honestly, to me, the best thing is just not having to work for somebody. I mean, I literally woke up like 6:37, but I didn't leave the house till like almost 8, sourced for a bit, and then I was back. Like, I spent like probably $700 today on a few products. You know, I'm testing some new products actually, so I went and did that real quick. I didn't even do none of my replans and whatnot, but I did that for a quick minute, and now I'm back. I'm probably gonna prep some of it already just to have it done out of the way, just to send it ASAP, because some of it is Valentine's stuff. I'm not gonna lie that it ain't. So hopefully I'm gonna hurry up, prep this stuff, and hopefully have it shipped out by honestly tomorrow. I have another huge order that I'm waiting to pick up, but that might just have to be a separate shipment honestly on its own, because they're taking too long with prepping my stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do a quick video and, you know, just to be careful on what some of these influencers are out here doing. And, you know, keep in mind, if an influencer is out there promoting too many things to you guys, trying to get you to follow their links and whatnot, that should also be a red flag on following some of these dudes. Because, I mean, I get it, we're all in it for some money, right, to be doing some of the things we're doing, but at a certain time there's just principles and morals that some of you dudes just do not have. And I'm sorry, but I personally just don't fuck with that stuff, you know, because yeah, you just got to put a barrier, honestly, because that huge following you having right now, it's gonna come down crumbling when they find out how some of you are faking this crap out here, realizing that you put their expectations up, and when they get disappointed, they're coming after you, not me. I'm guiding you guys to watch some of these dudes out here, and hopefully it'll pay off for some of you. I mean, again, I don't really care if you follow my stuff or not, you know. If you like it, if you know, fuck with it, then hey, by all means, I do highly appreciate it, guys, you know, I really do. Because this is your time that you decided to take to watch my content, okay? But I mean, anyways, guys, that's gonna be enough talking for me. We're already 11 minutes into the video. I don't want to make it too long, to be honest. But yeah, so just watch out, guys. Watch out for red flags out there. Be careful on what these dudes are posting, because half the time they have the crap they're sending is just literally that crap. You know, they're probably not making anything on it like they really say. So yeah, but just keep an eye out, be careful out there, keep your head up. I mean, and if, as always, if you stuck to this long to the video, be sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below. Sorry, my voice is all weird today. All this cold in Texas right now is just killing me right now. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go and just start prepping this stuff. I mean, if you follow me, you'll see a story or a post on it. So yeah, be sure to follow me everywhere on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm heading out.